What's good, YouTube family? It's your girl Raven.
And your boy Jalen.
Today we are watching Overnight in Axe Murderer's House. Lizzie Borden Hauntings. Oh my god. I was gonna say something else.
If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to our wonderful channel we got here for you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell. One, it helps us, but it also allows you to join our great family that we have. And two, by hitting that notification bell, you get to stay up to date with the latest and greatest videos that we put out on this channel. So make sure you do all of those things before you proceed into this reaction.
Ooh, spooky.
Let's get into it. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. Sexy ghost investigators. That's what I saw.
Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, gave her father 41.
So allegedly, on August 4th, 1892.
Excuse the hell out of me. What?
Murder the dad?
81 hacks? Ahung!
Gave her father 41.
So allegedly.
Ahung!
No, thank you. Not guilty.
Her father
I saw
41.
Jeez.
or the score. Sorry for
Both.
rewinding it, but
Both. 40 and 41 times. In goddamn sane.
no thanks.
So allegedly, on August 4th, 1892,
Acquitted.
Lizzie Borden killed her stepmom with an axe.
We come into this world screaming, and most of us go out screaming.
The entire light disappeared.
Touch you
But
Oh my gosh. That was gonna be a good video.
Lizbeth!
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
today we are here with Katrina,
Oh,
Stoss,
so
and
you're-
our new friend Amanda,
Bueno.
who is actually a medium.
Hey you guys, my name is Amanda Rae, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm a medium, which means that I
We like
Amanda.
Amanda. We like Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Hi.
have passed on. This is
Love what she's in the
something that I've
videos.
been doing
Yeah.
since before I was even really able to speak.
She can see and talk to dead people, which is fantastic because tonight we're staying overnight at the most famous U.S. unsolved murder mystery house, the Lizzie Borden house.
Yeah.
Woo! We're about to go through the entire house and do a whole tour and everything like that. But in order to do this whole video justice, you guys got to realize how insane this story is. I think the best place to start would be Lizzie Borden's grave.
That's here.
A minute down the road.
All right, let's go.
Dude.
Let's hear
Oh.
about
Oak
this.
Grove Cemetery.
Closed from dusk till dawn. All right, guys, we are in the graveyard right now. Totally forgot that it was super late already and that there's like 1,000 graves in here. And there's cops coming. Great.
Yeah, we have to find the entire Borden family.
I think this is it right there. Yeah, she was buried next to her sister, and then there's
Oh
AJ
my
Borden. That's Andrew
goodness.
Borden, her parent.
Oh,
Alice
wow.
was one of the sisters, and then there's Emma, and that's Lizzie's right there. We're about to go take a tour of the Lizzie Borden house, but before we do that, I'm just gonna give you the spark notes really quick. So basically, there was a Christian girl named Lizzie Borden living in her house with her sister. She had a stepmom and her father, and all of the entire family did not get along whatsoever. However, the parents were
insane.
super,
That's
super
insane
rich,
dynamic.
so of course Lizzie was wondering where that inheritance would go to, who's gonna get the money pretty much.
She was very scared that the stepmom would actually end up getting that inheritance and all the property and everything like that. So she knew she had to do something about that. So allegedly, on August 4th, 1892, Lizzie Borden waited until her dad left the house, went upstairs, and killed her stepmom with an axe. Axed her 19 times in a very, very brutal murder, and then waited for her dad to get back and did the same thing to him.
The only other person at the house during the time of the murders was a maid named Bridget Sullivan, but they called her Margaret or Maggie. But for some reason in trial, she stuck up for Lizzie, and they ended up both getting off scot-free and living the rest of their lives, not having to go to jail
No
whatsoever.
consequences at all.
What?
This is still an unsolved mystery to this.
The maid must have been treated poorly by the father and the mother.
Maybe.
Because I'm pretty sure Lizzie would have been in jail if she agreed that, like, yeah, she did this.
Yeah, she's not trying to get in trouble, so
That's insane.
yeah, she had to
Today, but there is a lot of evidence that shows why Lizzie Borden was in fact the person that killed her parents. And then what we're trying to figure out today is why would Maggie, the maid, lie on the stand and basically vouch for Lizzie in these murders?
And more importantly, how did the cops not realize that it was Lizzie?
Or maybe blackmail.
Possibly.
Like, oh, I need you to agree with me, or I'm gonna expose you for something. Maybe.
No. The maid had nothing to do with the murder.
I know, but is agreeing with the one who did.
Lizzie did the murder. So the maid would have to have a reason to blackmail her.
They said they both got out scot-free, so...
Yeah, but the maid technically didn't do anything. She just lied and didn't say anything about the parents being killed. But I don't know.
That's just a theory, too. But
I don't know.
we just gotta see.
Lizzie, when honestly there was a lot of evidence where they could figure it out.
For example, a couple days before this happened, Lizzie told her friend that something was about to happen to her father, and she attempted to buy cyanide at a store.
There's another fact where literally it's rumored that Lizzie's dad killed her pigeons with a hatchet in her basement, and what murder weapon did Lizzie choose to murder them? Quote unquote, a hatchet.
Basically, all signs point to Lizzie as the murderer, but a lot of people don't talk about the maid, Maggie. So hopefully we can talk to the dead, get some answers, and figure out why this place is so haunted. Amanda, do you think you could, like, talk to these people?
Well, I mean, the whole reason that I'm here is because a lot of YouTubers use equipment, like dowsing rods, things like that they say work. You guys took it one step further and found somebody who can actually communicate straight with the dead, so
God.
I'm super excited.
She came here on this trip without knowing anything. She specifically asked—
I do love her confidence, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause
Her confidence
she's really
is-
good. She's really comfortable. She's been doing it for some time.
Like, she
just wants you to feel relaxed.
The way that she be talking, like the way that she was just going off, like what they think they can use to talk to these spirits. Like, I could actually do that. Like, some people may take that as cocky, but that was confident. Like, I'm the real deal, and you guys are nowhere near this level. That's...
asked not to know the information, and when we first pulled up to do the intro, what did you see?
The woman came out to greet us. She called herself Margaret. Oh! And so I asked you guys, I was like, do you guys know anything about a Margaret? Like, is that connected to this house?
Yeah.
And you go, no. And then we're at dinner and we find out the maid, Bridget, went by Margaret, or Maggie.
Maggie.
The maid, the one who took care of the house, she saw walk out of the house already. Like, again, blows my mind to actually see dead people, but that was the first thing she saw without knowing any information about this place. Did you feel anything next to Lizzie's grave?
Everywhere I go, like grocery stores, doctor's offices, everyone living has dead people with them. Your loved ones are following you around. They're always with you. Graveyards, they're not sitting here waiting for you to come and visit their grave. They're out with their family members.
Wow.
Margaret's through that window. She
Wait,
just walked
what?
that
This
way.
one?
This purple one right here.
She's just staring at you?
No, she just walked that way. That would be rude. Staring's rude. She was standing there like she was waiting for us to come in.
What do they look like?
They look like living people.
Was it like
Come
a
on
blurry
in.
sort of thing, or it's like a
No,
script
it's like
so you
for
see?
a second I thought that she was a real person. Living people feel different than dead people do.
Yeah.
So when I looked at her, I was like, oh, that's Margaret.
All right, let's go in.
I think we're the top floor too.
Oh, we're ready.
Let's go.
Oh.
There's like knocking in the wall already.
I just heard that. I just heard that.
Shit happens when you bring people like me here. It's like a lighthouse.
That's the room of one of the murders right there.
This is Lizzie's room.
This is Lizzie's room?
This is Lizzie's room.
I'm sorry, these bagel bites ain't bageling.
It's because they got cold.
No, I'm even saying before they got cold,
I put them in the air fryer.
the sauce just ain't.
Saucing. Sorry, don't blame me. Blame the company.
I'm not blaming you.
Blame the company then.
You put salt on them?
No.
I don't even feel the salt, bro.
No, I didn't want to overload.
I don't feel the salt, bro.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Is this the maid's room?
That's where we're about to go right now. Upstairs.
Somebody used to, like, rooms were switched.
So we're going up to the attic right now.
Which is apparently the most haunted place.
And also Maggie's room.
Whoa, I feel it in my head already.
Actually?
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
Pressure. There's a lot of regret in this room. That's the woman that I saw coming into the house that stepped outside.
That's Maggie,
Maggie.
who literally lied on the court stand to protect Lizzie, aka guilt.
I would like to keep going, but I can tell you Lizzie did not kill her parents.
Whoa, that is.
Some information we don't know about yet.
Talk to us, Amanda.
I'm ready to hear why.
Talk to us, Amanda. Who did it? Because now it's starting to seem like Maggie, and that could make sense why Maggie went on Lisbeth's side.
Exactly.
She probably wasn't trying to set her up, whereas years and years later, then setting people up started to really happen. But she probably didn't want her to serve time for something that she didn't do, which gives
But why
reason.
take the fall?
No. Maggie probably did.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking.
She's saying to herself, oh my gosh, Lisbeth could go to jail for something she didn't even do, even though the evidence points to her.
Well, yeah, she had a
So,
motive. We just have to figure
maybe
out what
Maggie
Maggie's
did it.
motive was, if she had one. If
Come
it was
on,
her.
girl.
It's a big
That's crazy.
accusation. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So this is the official tour?
This is the official tour.
Yeah, okay.
Before we start, Jack, can you give a little introduction who you are?
I'm Jack Sheridan. Been here this 4th of July will be 11 years. I need
God.
a volunteer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shaw.
Okay.
Shaw.
Act like you're making the bed and do a good job. Don't disappoint us. Abby was up here making this bed, and they did have a housekeeper, Bridget Sullivan. They called her Maggie. They didn't actually trust Maggie enough to let her up into the 2nd floor. You're supposed to be making the bed. See, you're disappointed
I'm not
me
getting
already.
paid enough for
Come on, Amanda, let's go.
Maggie isn't allowed in the 2nd floor, so this left bed making to the Borden women. Whoever kills Abby is going to come up that front flight of stairs. There's no defensive wounds on her body whatsoever, which would lead us to believe she probably recognized her killer. She took 18 to 20
that was
blows
nice.
to her head, so her killer was undoubtedly angry.
Do you know what object was used for the murder?
More than likely an axe. They never proved it to be the weapon used. Why don't you come down here, Mrs. Borden? That first blow would have entered the side of her head and it would have spun her around so she's facing the wall.
Right.
Then she probably fell to her knees. That was one blow, so have
Like
another
right
17,
there.
18 to go. She goes down like Joe Frazier and lights out for her. She would be there for 60 to 90 minutes before Andrew returned and
wow.
would die a similar fate. You were lovely, thank you very
Yeah, I
much.
peeped the tattoo.
Yeah, woo!
You can see her head
I'm
is
surprised he
just
has a
demolished
tattoo
there.
like that.
We're talking about John Morse on the wall. It kind of looks like the love child of Will Ferrell and Abe Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. He showed up here August 3rd, and he spent the night before the murder in this room. He agreed to meet Andrew back here later in the day. On his way back, he took a trolley. On that brief trolley ride here, he did commit to memory the name of the 2 horses pulling the trolley and the name of all 6 passengers, because that's what you do when you get in the form of mass transit. You remember the name of 6 strangers and a couple horses, right? Does that make sense?
That's random.
He gets off the trolley in front of the house here, and he sees police everywhere, going in and out both the front and back door. You think he would have said, my dear niece Lizzie, what happened? Is she okay? He doesn't. He just kind of comes up the side of the house here, goes to a pear tree, pulls a few pears down and begins eating them until the Fall River police approach him, ask him who he is, what he's doing here. However,
That's very sus.
there is
but okay.
about 90
Very.
minutes of this man's day that we just couldn't verify his whereabouts. Wasn't a big fan of Andrew. He felt his nieces should have been married off. They should have children. They should be enjoying electricity. Andrew wouldn't put electricity in the house. Andrew was a very wealthy man. In today's money, it'd be worth over $3 million. Lizzie's
Okay, so I was wrong. It wasn't the dad. It was the uncle. Okay, because I said earlier it was.
Oh
the
no,
dad.
that's the uncle that
Yeah, uncle.
rode up in the chariot.
Mhm.
Yes.
room was right through here.
Just to catch everybody up really quick, you said you saw a couple people before we even started filming this video. One was Maggie, Bridget Sullivan, but another
Maggie,
one.
step forward. So I was in the shower this morning. There was a woman in the bathroom with me. Her name was Addie. I don't want to do any research, so I was asking you, who's Addie? Like, what does this mean for the case? It's Abby.
Abby.
You told me, and Abby was the stepmother. Here's the part where I don't understand. She told me that she ran. Also, before I ever came in the house and you guys came back, I was like, who's Margaret? Margaret said money wasn't worth it.
Money wasn't worth it, so she's guilty.
So now I'm wondering, because later you guys told me that she lied on the stand. I believe the uncle killed him.
John Morris.
John Morris. I also wrote down more this morning.
Before she knew anything.
She didn't know any names.
And so far, John Morris, the uncle, was very suspicious. She doesn't believe that Lizzie killed her parents, and then also saying that Margaret feels super guilty, and that the money might have been paid off to
Wasn't
lie on the
worth
stand
it.
wasn't worth it.
I
You felt
believe-
regret as soon as you went upstairs.
That's literally, and I didn't know it was Margaret's room, Maggie's room.
Oh
So
my God.
that's like why I believe that I'm kind of on the right track, and especially with more coming through. Morse. Sorry, I'm gonna say more because that's what I heard the first time, so that's what's stuck in my head. So if I say more, it's John Morse, the uncle.
John Morris is the killer.
No doubt. And okay, here's the other thing. I've been waiting to ask him. I told you to literally write down what in the other room. Butcher knife. More butcher knife. I just can't shake this butcher knife thing out of my head.
I don't like
Lizzie's bedroom.
You're right. She literally called it that this was Lizzie's bedroom without knowing.
This was Emma's bedroom. It's more like they had one big room they shared. When they were younger, they were kind of flip-flop.
Like rooms were
She
switched.
did say that.
That they would switch.
What's crazy is if the murderer was said to come up this staircase, you can literally see the dead body from the stairs. Like they could just look in and just already know that somebody was dead.
Meaning, anyone were to come up these stairs during the murder happening, they would have seen it.
Somebody's lying.
Somebody's lying.
This is the room where Lizzie was actually arrested. If you look up there on the
So
wall,
scandalous.
you see a picture of Lizzie's jury. They're all
I just hate the fact that like the murder isn't proved. Like there's
It's an
no
unsolved
concrete
case.
evidence that it. I hate that. I need it to be saved. I want to know why are not saved, solved.
We needed an Amanda to come in and save the day.
Yeah,
Because
just tell me
she's-
who did it.
No, this is crazy.
Damn. I don't like the unsolved stuff. I don't like
But that's
that.
what makes
Damn.
it a mystery.
I know, but I hate that. I hate that.
room where Lizzie was actually arrested. If you look up there on the wall, you see a picture of Lizzie's jury. They're all male. They're all Caucasian. Women weren't allowed to sit in juries then. Women were treated awfully, actually. I'm fairly certain if I were a woman in the 19th century that I would have killed every man I met.
I already want to do that. That's good.
Yeah. I don't blame you at all. I just hope I'm not one of them. But at any event, her jury, they sat for that photograph, framed it, and all 12 of them signed the back of it and gave it to her as a gift.
Wow.
Yeah, that really says a lot, doesn't it?
Why do you think they would have done that?
I don't know. I think it was Don't Forget Us, maybe.
We did you a favor
Like
type of thing?
ULS?
Yeah, there was some racial animosity in this trial. Lizzie was an English Protestant woman. 11 of her jurors were English Protestant. The police that arrested her were Irish Catholic. History of the Irish and the English.
Wow, the whites was even racist against they. Yo, y'all was racist.
I didn't even know that. See, I didn't know that they're discriminative like that.
Nah, like, yo, bro.
They don't talk about this.
Nah, they don't talk, bro. He said the Italians were racist to the. What did he just say? The Caucasian. No. English
Catholic.
Protestant.
Yeah, Protestant.
Protestant. The police that arrested her were Irish Catholic. History of the Irish and the English is
Irish and
Brutal.
English. Damn.
Yeah. Did you need to finish your thought? I'm sorry.
No, that's it. I'm just saying the fact that they were racist to each other is insane.
certainly an issue in the case. When you had a gathering, someone would
Think.
sing, someone would play a piano. It was rather pleasant, but you can see the name of the song. You Can't Chop Up Your Papa in Massachusetts, and it's a real song.
No way.
And yeah, absolutely. Dining room is right through here. That is Abby's head. They removed her hair. They counted
Damn.
18 to 20 blows. I mean, that's not a random act of violence.
No way.
That's Andrew.
That's a
Kind of
hate crime
focus on
right
that
there.
with your eyes for a minute to really make sense of it. But you can see the coach. Let's go out there.
Oh
and,
my
talk about
gosh.
So
Andrew's death a
terrible.
little
That's
bit.
terrible.
She's sitting
It's
right
here,
there.
right? Yeah. Yeah. You want to hold that axe up? Hold it right above her head.
Okay.
Now
Slowly.
with one hand, just bring it down. It's not real. Do it like you mean it. Yeah, there you go. But that's gonna pull blood, brain, bone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a hot
it's
mess,
gonna.
right? You guys want to go up
It's
to
a
the third
very
floor?
weird place.
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Dude, I don't know about you, but every single person sounds fishy as hell. Bridget Sullivan, Maggie is doing the windows while this all happens and the doors are magically locked. Lizzie apparently just couldn't hear anything, like couldn't hear any murders happening. It's like everybody has something, a part of this story that we've heard that just doesn't add up.
The uncle sounds suspicious. Definitely Bridget Sullivan would have known this would happen. No wonder it got acquitted because there's so many stories. Also, Bridget and Lizzie, obviously, from what he said, took a very, very long time to actually report this to the police.
And why did it take the cops so long to show up?
2 days for them to actually go in and like investigate everything.
Does that mean the bodies were left here for that long?
I think they got the bodies like that day, but like they didn't do a whole investigation until the 6th.
Dude, it makes no sense to me, man.
We are in the attic, which looked nothing like this when the Bordens lived here. That was Bridget Sullivan's room. With that door closed, you can imagine how cold it got in the winters and how hot it got in the summers. I'm just gonna have a seat because I'm old and overweight.
During the trial, Maggie stood up for
Yeah, she testified to Lizzie's innocence.
Lizzie's
10
honest.
years later, she is discovered in the great state of Montana. She bought a ranch. She bought a ranch and filled it up with
He
horses.
said,
This
wait,
woman
no.
is an Irish immigrant, a housekeeper by trade who can't even read. Where did she get that money?
Bridget Sullivan, Maggie, was paid off. There was a lot of money involved with this
Had to
Borden
be.
family,
Had to
obviously. Biggest culprits right now are John Morse, Lizzie Borden, and or Bridget Sullivan, Maggie herself, because she felt so like regretful and was like lied and always changed her stories like on the stands.
Something about Maggie's picture does not settle right
Nah,
with
it
me.
doesn't sit well at all. None of them, to be honest with you. Well, John's doesn't really get to me, but between Lizzie and Bridget,
No, Maggie really sets it off.
Bridget,
And all the
Yeah,
trials, like everybody here is agreeing that she was probably paid off. It doesn't make any sense.
Like,
And
I don't like
again,
when
she was around
No.
the house like when these happened. Like, there's so many things that is like, she knew that they were gonna die that night.
What is this? The kids' room, you said?
Call it the kids' room, yeah. People flee this house in the middle of the night, which actually happens a lot.
No.
Have you ever heard
What?
any stories? Like,
Oh,
did they tell you?
from being touched, to having blankets ripped off of them.
Oh my god.
Earrings.
I don't think that was real.
no, not the blanket,
Not the
not the blanket.
No, everything came down. Everything
Oh,
came
not
down.
the blanket
The
because
room Abby
because
was
I
murdered.
be using the blanket as a shield, bro. So if they pull it out of my hands,
It's the blankets and then me and then you.
In that really seem to be the rooms that send people packing really.
That's great.
So is your
Hell
cat
No, I'm
tonight?
not sleeping in this room.
This is where everybody seems to think those children are residing, whether it's children jumping on a bed or pulling someone's blankets off or playing with
oh my god.
toys in the middle of the night. You feel your bed moving at night. I mean,
No, thank you.
No! Don't start with the shaking of the bed and then pull the blankets off. No!
We're not doing that over here.
Nah!
You laying here and then feel like somebody
Oh, right.
brush
You
up.
have to think,
You know what I mean? They
that
were
would freak
people
me
at
out.
one point.
there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with being dead. All of us, when we least expect it, are gonna die. We come into this world screaming, and most of us go out screaming. Right?
God.
Death isn't easy.
You're not lying.
That's
Didn't
a
even think
crazy
about
quote.
This is morbid.
On that happy note, should we continue our tour?
Do you think Abby went out screaming too?
Abby lost consciousness immediately. The
See,
brain
that's
was
the bit-
destroyed.
Contradicted everything that was just said.
Okay, so
Knowing that one day I'm gonna shut my eyes and not open them again is like the scariest thing right now. Like I'm just picturing
anytime
myself in a
soon.
zombie apocalypse, right? And I'm just sitting up against the wall and then my eyes just closing for the last time. And then boom. That's it.
That's scary. But
Like you were alive. Like you instantly
Like-
you became alive, boom. And then you live your years and then it just
that's why when I tell you, when I think about that, it's scary.
No,
And
it
I
is
get
scary.
sad, 'cause no one knows.
no one knows, bro.
And that's the scary part. And
And
no one can tell you how it feels. Like, you have to just be there.
Right. And I don't know if I want to die like looking up in the air like this.
Not anytime soon.
No. But I'm just saying, like, you know how you're on your
never.
deathbed, and this is how you might just close your eyes, just like this. That's like
I want to be asleep. I don't want to feel anything.
Yeah.
But we got lots of years to go. We're not
Lots
thinking
of
about
years.
that.
No,
We
we're
are
not.
protected. We are good.
Jack, our guy, just talked to us about this room, which is one of the most haunted and crazy rooms. A lot of people run out of this room screaming at night and can't stay the night because of this room. It's because the Bordens apparently had like cousins. All the kid cousins were murdered by the parents. This is one of the rooms that we rented out and we get to stay in. And he literally said, like, yeah, it's the most crazy.
Why does all the Borden family like have murders in their like history?
Like so many Borden people. I thought it was
That's a
just like the
lot.
one thing. So many people have like murder in their history.
Killed the family. They just
Guys,
a
we're going
family
to
of
the basement.
killers.
Guys, remember how in a lot of movies they're like, oh, it's in their nature, like it's in their genetics.
Yeah.
I
A
guess
family of killers. Aggressive ass killers. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what?
Fun with the demon? She just said have fun with the demon. A lot of guests do not actually get to come
She did.
down here.
She said that.
Went to the basement.
Wait, what?
Fun with the demon? She just said have fun with the demon. A lot of guests do not actually get to come down here, and this is where the murder weapon was stowed.
This is a cistern. This is a lot like the cistern that that woman next door drowned her children in, right?
What the
If you
fuck?
look up there, you'll see that pipe with those gruesome stains coming out of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
disgusting.
right. That's 19th century rainwater. If you hold your camera up, right, and you take a picture with the flash on, sometimes people will see a face on the wall looking back at them.
Nose,
wait.
mouth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it does.
Okay,
I see
yeah,
that.
I see it.
was not.
It surprises me
Lizzie.
that they would put
Huh.
the murder weapon in the house still. But the blade was found there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was found here.
That's what's so odd to me.
I think time was of an issue. Lizzie's best friend, Alice Russell, walks into the kitchen and she sees Emma standing in the kitchen and she sees Lizzie go into the closet there. Lizzie pulls out a blue dress that has dark stains on it. She says, I am never wearing this again. And Emma says, yeah, just get rid of it. So she puts it in the stove and burns it. Alice sees this and her first reaction is pretty much OMG. She goes to the police and proceeds to throw Lizzie under the bus.
so dark
Damn.
She
stains,
gets stitches, right?
big blood stain on her
Lizzie's
dress.
obviously never talking to this witch again.
Where was the fire? Super importante. That was when I came into your guys' room at 1:30 to check out. I read you my notes and I said, where was the fire in the Lizzie Borden house? That's very important.
Fast forward to the trial. The woman who made the dress, she says that Lizzie was wearing the dress in question the day Andrew had the house painted dark green. After the trial, she did buy that seamstress a house. That was nice, right? And people just buy you a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Drive it all.
Weird.
really weird.
Suspicious.
People feel really frightened here, and I did have one instance. I was up in Bridget Sullivan's room, and I had a larger tour, and I heard like laughter from like a little guy, you know, boy, girl, you couldn't tell, must have been age 5 or under. I ended my tour in this room, took a look at my crowd, and went, okay, no youngsters in here. And so that was the only experience I had that I can't entirely rationalize.
And you guys have just like a real hatchet here for any specific reason, or?
We do. I brought that.
Yeah, just random.
I was just wondering. That's it.
Well, pick it back up. That's what I want everybody to do. I want you to pick it up and feel the weight of it.
Yeah.
Oh, to feel the
See how
weight.
easy it would be, you know, to inflict that type of damage.
5-year-old.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you know what I'm saying? It's just going to come out cleanly. You got to get.
Well, that one, maybe. This one, yeah. Maybe.
It may have gotten caught in the skull, in the brain.
But
So
like,
now you're yanking out a little bit.
because of how heavy it is, like
Yeah.
he was saying that it should have been penetrated easy.
Oh.
That's essentially what he's saying, is that it was an easy, clean shot.
Oh my gosh.
I wanna-
So many people tell me that women just aren't strong enough to inflict that kind of damage. I'm like,
You wanna try it?
When you pick it up, you can see just how easy it would be to just pulverize someone's skull with that.
Why do you think Maggie would have lied on the stand for Lizzie other than just the money? Or do you think that's
Is that enough?
That's it.
Is that the main reason?
I mean, what's the #1 motivating factor for murder in every first world nation dating back to the Roman Empire?
Money.
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 Cool. I think we're gonna start this investigation then.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
This whole house.
My pleasure.
It got cold.
Say that.
No, he kind of smells. No, I'm just kidding. I was looking at something.
What are you looking at? Are the kids over here?
There's one that sits behind the chest. That's the little boy. So the reason I wanted to come in here is because who doesn't prefer children to adults? They're just much kinder. They're much more pure
But
souls.
didn't she
Kids,
say?
They've never known love. They've never known kindness. They've never had friends. I'm not going to talk to you guys. I'm going to talk to the kids directly. I want you guys to know that we're friends. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to bother you. We're just here to communicate with you. You have all of these toys in this room. This is one of our own toys, so feel free to mess with it. I brought you in the doll from the other room, the bear that you wanted. We might walk around the room. If I see you in a specific corner, like you guys are sitting in the chair over there, you don't have to come out from behind the chest until you feel like you want to. We're here with love and light. We hope that you feel the same thing.
Oh wow.
Is he scared of anybody in the room?
You make him a little bit nervous.
I do.
Yeah, you
Is it
do.
because of my dashing good looks?
It's all your cats, dude.
I know that your mom didn't treat you the best, but I can see that you take good care of your sister. We're looking out for each other. We want to be here for each other. We want to be here for you. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Just a little knock, 'cause they often knock. They'll do little taps. I'm gonna put it back under because I know you're under there. Please don't freak out or be scared. None of this is harmful. None of it's gonna hurt you. 1.4, 1.8. Bro, you can't go all the way back. My arms are not that long. He loves this teddy bear that I brought in. It keeps going up to like the 1 point somethings. It's staying at 0.2. He's standing up behind it. You see it shoot up to 1.2 when I put it up.
Do you think he'll want to play with the ball? Like if Colby knows it?
Colby's gonna hold
Oh.
the ball to you. Gently. Not so it goes under.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it gently. Ready? Here we go. Whoop! Yahoo!
It went up to 0.7 when it passed through.
Wow.
Can you send it back?
Oh my god!
What?
It's moving. The ball just moved.
Did you see that?
No?
It's still moving.
Can you try sending it back again?
Here, Eliza, I will make
Holy shit!
Okay,
I wish you would've
fuck, dude. I didn't know.
0.9, 1.5.
Wait, ask him to move it again. He likes you.
Okay. Eliza, are you able to hit the ball back to our friend Colby?
You got it, Eliza.
Kind of like a game. He's all nervous. You guys are putting so much
Oh,
together.
you did
Eliza.
You did so good. Like this game.
All right, Eliza, send it back.
Eliza, can you send it back to me?
Are any of them like talking to you, or is it more like you're just asking
See you.
questions?
No, he's nervous. I'm talking to him. He does sometimes. Like, he pointed to Kat when I was gonna pass it to Colby.
He doesn't like you.
Can you send it back to me?
Went up to the 80s.
Right there.
Oh my
He's under
gosh.
the bed. Eliza, 105, 123, 133,
Damn.
120, 109, 138. I'm gonna bring it out and it's gonna calm down because he's not under there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy. Oh my god.
What do you think about that?
At least it's a friendly.
Still under
Yeah.
there. I can see.
Oh.
Eliza, we're gonna do it one more time just because people are skeptical and we know that you're there. So with my energy, like if this is what it's picking up on is me, I don't go above 26, 27. Hundreds. Bringing it back out. Nothing above the 20s with me. Well, Eliza, thank you. Yeah, thank you for playing with us.
I don't know if it was like a specific spot underneath this, like that was just like slightly scented. That definitely moved like a foot or two.
Right when I
underneath
said,
there.
Can you send it back?
Yeah, boom.
That's when it went back.
Yep.
It stopped. Like it was stopped.
Oh my gosh. You see her Air Forces?
Oh,
That's
I like those.
Actually pretty fire.
Baby, I could see you wearing them.
I would never, but yeah.
If they weren't
It's fire.
Air Forces. Like the
Fire.
design.
Second. That's the thing. Is like it didn't go and then roll back. It stopped and then rolled the other direction.
Also, it went like that way. Like,
Yeah.
and
That
then
way.
back. So like it didn't go like this way, which is where I feel like it's slanted. I think
Yeah,
it went,
true.
Like, the opposite direction. This is where his head was beaten.
Yeah.
Let me take it away.
Oh my god!
That's sick. Oh my god.
It's going all the way up to 8.5. Can't see it on camera.
That's
Maybe
like right where
he's
he
just
That's where his
sitting
head
there.
was, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
Maybe.
Oh, 90s?
Why would it be doing that?
Because he's moving away from me.
Oh, he was.
That's why I'm following him.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Wait, where's he going? Where's he trying to go?
Away from me.
Damn!
What the fuck?
Dude, what?
She's literally following him.
Because he hates me.
He
Does it
hates
like you? He hates that I can see him. Want to see it get worse?
It's
Yeah.
going down now that you've been up
Oh,
there.
don't worry.
Oh god. Next to me.
Zero. It says zero.
Watch
No
this.
So is he here anymore though?
No, he's getting as far away from me as he possibly can.
Oh, it's way less.
Way less.
And one
30s.
last time.
It was 70 right there.
Why is
Damn.
he here though? Why is he in the room? Because I don't think he can leave this room. Oh.
Oh my god.
Damn.
If you like prove anything or debunk anything, we're just like capturing our own experiences. So if you guys have any opinions,
Or
please let us know.
That got me
explanations
chills.
on why it
She's
would
literally
only
right
do this
there.
in certain places.
Right
what's
now,
over
he's
here?
over here, behind you.
So here, let me put it on you. Let me put it on you.
He's inside of
So that's your energy.
This idiot.
Energy. He starts levitating.
Just went up to 127.
If we don't know if the equipment really does anything, we just do this the old-fashioned way. Call out, see if we can communicate in any way.
Let's try it.
He's obviously here. Why not try to talk to him?
Why not
Can't
talk
leave
to
the
him?
room.
So this is exactly the spot where he got hacked by who knows what, but
Someone in his family.
Mr. Andrew Borden, if there's absolutely anything you'd love to tell us, we just want to capture your message and show it to the world. So please, if there's anything you want to tell us, please go through Amanda. Let us know.
Does anyone have their phone on them? Will you look up if there was... I know that none of them were killed by poison.
oh my god. Yeah, there's a rumor where the parents thought that Lizzie tried to poison them.
So the first thing I wrote down was he knew them. And like now that I'm saying that out loud, I realize that them is a plural.
So it was a plan.
And then the second thing was poison. And he said something more before that, but I wasn't able to make out what came before poison.
It says, before the murders, the entire house had fallen ill. Spoiled mutton was the official cause. But Abby
Oh.
suspected that they had all been poisoned. Can you give us some sort of sign if you were poisoned? Make some sort of noise?
You guys are getting like so choked up in here.
Why?
I don't know.
It's probably the air getting dry.
When I communicate with spirits, if I'm not able to hear them directly, sometimes they make me feel how they felt when they died. Which is, to be honest, the worst part about what I do. I've come across a man who had metal go through his skull and I had the most splitting headache. But that's something that spirits do whether or not you can see and speak to them directly to let you know their story.
Mr. Borden, we know you took
Damn.
Lizzie's pigeons and killed them with a hatchet. What was that all about?
It's because they were vermin.
Vermin?
Vermin, wild animals. that are
rodents
on
and-
A way to describe,
carrying
like,
diseases.
Not rodents,
Just-
but like.
And
No,
those
just a
are
way to
the
describe
reasons
it.
they stay here.
Yep. Saw it.
We're gonna leave you alone. So if there's any last things you want to tell us, anything you want to tell the world, anything you want to get off your chest about the case and or about your life.
Oh, she's writing a lot.
Last and final chance.
She's going
for us,
off.
I feel like he doesn't like us very much. What's this? Leave?
Leave.
Yeah.
Was that it? That was the
He
last
just
thing
said
he
leave.
said? He just wanted us to leave?
Said out. And like I kind of ignored it because I was like, and he goes, leave.
Damn. You don't want to talk no
Obviously,
more.
you saw that we went upstairs, we explored, and did a little seance thing with the kids upstairs. And then we tried to ask some questions to Mr. Andrew Borden here, but he told us to leave, get out. Cat kind of felt sick in here, so I think we're gonna move on and try to find Miss Margaret Maggie herself, because I think she's the one that wants to reach out the most here, because she feels the most regret.
She's in the dining room where the light just turned on.
The light just turned on?
The light just turned up.
Turned on.
Maggie, we're coming in if you want to talk. Is she in here with us right now?
Yeah.
Can you see her?
No, right now I can just feel her. Will you please come sit down in front of the ironing board with us? We'd love to have a conversation, sit down and talk to you. We know that you don't get to tell your story now, so if you want to share with us, now's your opportunity. Make it go up for yes and down for no. I'm hoping that you can get it above 5 for us, but we'll see what you're capable of. I think the question that everyone wants to know, so I'm heading with a hard one to begin, is did you have any involvement or knowledge in the death of Andrew and Abby? I always wanted to say Addie, even though I know it's not right.
Was it you that turned this light on in here? You make some sort of noise?
Anything you want to tell us?
Ooh,
or
that sounded
show
like a
yourself,
lot. I'm not
please
gonna
use
lie.
a sound or sign. Use this device to show yourself.
Is there anybody in here that wants to talk to us?
There's something else in here right now.
Do you know what it is?
It's not a person.
Oh.
What's that supposed to
Is that a bad thing?
It's not a good thing. Every spirit in the house is scared. The children.
Where'd this come from?
This came through like
Oh.
That's
Oh,
crazy that
God.
everyone just left.
Like, it's almost like a forest. When it starts to get quiet in the forest, you know something like an apex predator is in there, an orangutan, a silverback gorilla.
Something's gonna get
your ass.
But
Yes, it's
so
grass.
it's something else bad.
You got the spirit scared?
But she looks scared right now. All right, let's see.
Alright.
when we came in here. And now that's what I'm wondering, if it wasn't Margaret who turned on the light, it was something else that wanted us to come in and sit down. The thing that makes me nervous about it is how all the other spirits are reacting to it. This is the first time, the entire time we've been here, this has stayed at 0.
Yeah, it's
Did you guys realize that?
That's true.
Well, is there anything out there that
Facts.
wants to talk to
Don't.
us?
Don't ask. Everything in the house right now is done. Like,
Done?
except for this thing. We should stop.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, we're done.
Is it that bad?
It's pretty bad.
Like in this room bad or like just in
Oh,
room bad?
God.
I think we should stop.
What's it saying? Can you tell us anything?
Like, I've talked to you guys about how there are things that come through who can physically touch us. This thing can physically touch us.
Nah, those. Okay. KKKK.
All right.
KKKK. KKKK.
What's up?
There's things that can't physically touch you, things that can physically touch you. And 9 times out of 10, the things that can touch you are never good touches.
No, never.
They're
They're
never
never
good touches. That's why I'm so fucked up right now, because they never.
Just hold on.
They
to
never
it.
want to just, tap you or just, rub you. They want to throw your ass into a wall. Throw your ass into a wall.
No, but I'm glad she's stopping. Let's see.
No, I'm glad she is.
Like, this
Let's see,
is
Ryan.
the shit that we don't mess with. This is the shit that you don't acknowledge. Don't
talk to it. Don't act like it's there.
Can you describe what it looks like?
I'm gonna describe tomorrow what it looks like, but we're not talking about it right now.
Yeah, it's serious.
What'd you write down?
What the fuck? Oh my god. The camera battery.
That was fully charged. It said forget God, you're on your own.
Oh my god, no, I have crossed on.
Oh hell no, 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 no.
No, that's bad. We don't mess with that.
Oh hell no, no, no.
It's a big oh no.
Hell no. No, no, no.
I'm gonna let him have it.
No.
No. We know. Oh no.
Holy shit.
I have power over this thing. It has no power over us. Don't be scared. You're stronger than this thing is. It can't touch you unless you let it touch you.
I just got really lightheaded. That's great.
You need to leave.
Oh my god.
Out. Out.
Oh.
You ran up to Abby's room.
That's where it ran. I didn't even think about this being Abby's room, but it left.
It's gone now?
It's gone. It's out.
Why would it just come up here and then leave?
So it
Jesus.
was in the
Very
dining
weird.
room and then it just ran up the stairs and then dipped out the windows? Or?
I chased it.
Oh.
That's what I mean when I say that you can't let these things fuck with you. We are the ones.
Those low booms. I keep thinking it's something happening up here,
Oh, but it's the sound in here.
but it's a
right?
sound in here because I know he's banging up there.
Yeah.
So
No,
like
that's-
my mind is like tricking me, but I have to realize, okay, if it's not this, then we got a problem. So just believe that it is
Yeah,
this.
it's this. You're good. It's the
Yeah. No, I just wanted to point that out.
In power. Another question people ask me a lot is if I have physical reactions to when
But there's,
spirits
like,
come
low
around.
Mm-hmm.
Just happen.
My heart rate normally sits around 50. Right now it's at 102.
102. Oh shit.
I felt really lightheaded.
Are you comfortable to describe it now that it's gone?
I was standing in the corner, up in a corner. Do you remember how I was getting up into the corner
don't wanna
with
be by the door.
Its limbs are long, has no hands or fingers. It's just sharp. Its face is completely distorted. Its neck is long, and it sits up in the corner of rooms or down low where you can see it, kind of just up against the wall, and its head was tilted like this, watching all of us.
Holy shit. Like it's almost Slenderman, sort of like.
It's like
creepy.
an animal.
I guess, yeah, someone not as tall.
Like in the zombie movies, how the animals be turning into like demon dogs and all that stuff. Like that's instead of it being a human, it's an animal. Like, oh.
Yeah, but it's not even a being.
It's not even a being. No. I'm just trying to give you something to compare it to.
Said forget God. Said there's nothing. You're on your own. There's always a spiritual war going on. No matter
Always.
what religion
Facts.
you believe. Buddhists, Muslims, Christians, Catholics.
That's
Jews.
facts.
There's a spiritual war going on 24/7 between good and evil. Sometimes the evil kicks ass. Sometimes you gotta kick it back.
Are there any other spirits here now? I know they went away after that, but
They haven't come back yet. I know they will because this is where they reside. This is their home. I know that thing doesn't stay here. I know it was here because of what we were doing, and not that we invited anything in, but that's what I mean, where even if you're not doing a seance, even if you're not playing with Ouija boards, things can come in and affect you, and that's why you need someone who's able to tell the difference between good and bad.
Kind of sounds exactly like her Queen Mary experience. They
I-
want you to believe there's no God.
Like I said, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because God is as powerful as we are.
You touch that?
No, I had my hand here the entire time. Bruh.
That just went off.
That just went fuck off.
Doesn't like
did it
when you're
die?
talking about God, so it's giving them
It
distractions.
might have, but I wasn't.
Sure than not.
This camera
heard
is brand new. Should have a better.
It,
That just went off.
Listen.
that just went fuck off.
Did it die?
It
It
might have, but I
Sure
wasn't.
than not.
This
Yeah.
It was like
camera
a
is
light-
brand new. Should have a better battery life.
Yeah.
I've gone through 3 batteries.
You know one place we haven't explored yet? Lizzie Borden's house after she got free.
Maplecroft.
What if we go and
Really?
explore that real quick, wait for the spirits to get back and comfortable now that the evil thing is gone, and then we come back and see if we can talk to Maggie one more time?
Most spirits don't want to come back to a bad time in their life, so Lizzie Borden, knowing that this house was basically a prison for her, obviously wouldn't be here. We haven't gotten in contact with her, and she lives right up the road.
Damn, she lived right up the road.
Interesting.
I thought she would have been
weird
in a
how she
different
lived so
state.
close to where she murdered her parents?
Yeah, why would you want to stay here?
Like 4-minute drive, and we're about to get up to her newest house. Like, why would you want to live here?
She did murder them for money, you know what I mean? So how close
Yeah.
could they have been? Pretty much she got her goal and she got to move to the part of town that she wanted to live in.
If the entire town ostracized you
Wow.
and thought you were like a horrible person for it,
Why would you stay in
why would you
town?
want to stay?
And wouldn't you be kind of traumatized to know that you committed a murder right literal 1 mile away from
I
where you're
mean-
like living the rest of your life?
You're just psycho.
Definitely looks a little bit nicer than
That
the
looks
other
nice.
estate. I'm honestly
Looks
thinking
better,
that like
but still
John,
creepy.
Morse,
Yeah,
and Lizzie didn't give a fuck, but Maggie was the only one that really felt bad for
Well,
it.
even when I walked into her room before I knew which room it was, I said she just has the most remorse, the most amount of guilt over anything. So clearly, she had a conscience.
One thing that also makes you know that she regretted it is she tried to like peace out as far away as
Yeah.
possible. Everyone else stayed in this area. She legit got away with murder.
She did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't feel it.
Yes, she did.
This house.
Shows you that like there's like places that are literally like completely free of spirits.
Where is Lizzie? Did she pass on, you know?
Well, okay, this is what I would say. If you guys don't think Lizzie is here, it is 3 a.m. Holy shit, I did that perfectly. It's 3 a.m. on the dot. We gave some time for the spirits to come back to the house. What do you guys say we go back and do one more little seance in the basement? Because we've talked about that, hyped it up. I think it'd be fun just to go down there. We don't have to say it for long.
Did feel the creepiest.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was the gnarliest room in the entire house.
I think it'd be awesome, and it'd be cool to see if we can finally talk to Maggie, because we were so close with her.
There's no way there'd be any electrical energy on a freaking.
Well, look at this.
Oh my god, yeah, just like right around here.
Middle of where we're sitting.
It's up to 3.
Perfect.
Alright, now we know.
I hate it here.
Why?
I just feel so
You said that too.
uncomfortable.
You said that too. What's down here? That's
He
so
turned it
It's
off.
like makes me feel uncomfortable.
I also hate it down here. I can
Yeah.
feel somebody standing behind me.
I know. I literally was
That's what
thinking
I was
that. I was
about to
just
say.
thinking that, and I
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
cannot. I hate it. It
Can you
freaks me
need to
out.
chillax?
It
When-
freaks me out, dude.
Just wanted to note that when you said something moved to behind you, this went half. It was at 30 and now it's at 18. This is where the alleged murderer hid the murder weapon, which
Okay.
we think is an axe head that was recently
Oh, that's why
broken.
this is. Oh.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
The camera's moving.
Let it stop.
You hear
Yeah.
that? Listen. It's creaking.
Ouch.
Oh god.
It stopped creaking.
Like it was like twisting or something?
It was,
'Cause it
it was moving.
These spirits down here that want to communicate with us, it's our last chance, or your last chance to talk to us. You can talk to us through our device right here, or make a noise, make yourself known in any way you can. We're not here to hurt you, we're not here to scare you at all. We just want to know that you guys can talk to us.
Huh.
So give us a sign if you're here.
I think I'm seeing something. But
What?
like the camera looks like it's moving back and forth, but maybe I'm just blind. Maggie, Lizzie, Andrew, they're not down here.
Yeah.
So what is?
Something negative.
Facts. Yeah. I heard that. Sound like something speaking.
What was that?
It's a drop, a water drop.
Is there any other sign that you can give us? You want to talk to us? Who are you?
We're not welcome down here.
Yeah, my heart's starting to like pick up for no reason.
I'm getting heart
Are you?
palpitations. Same. I was like, whew.
Oh, I don't like
Blood
that
of
feeling.
Jesus Christ covers us. We are holy. You are not welcome to come with us. You are not welcome to come near us. You cannot communicate with us anymore. Ever again. You're not allowed to acknowledge us. You're not allowed to talk to us. Do not come near us. I'm gonna leave.
We have to leave?
Did it get darker in here, or am I?
That's what I thought it.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Okay.
The way it did.
Yeah, it got really dark in
I
here.
think that turned off.
We should leave.
Mm.
We have to?
Yes.
This could be the best part.
Listen,
Here's the thing.
Captain said to leave. It's time to listen. Your ass ain't gotta go home, but your ass can't stay here.
Like, I get it, y'all want to push it.
Nah, leave it.
But-
leave it, bro.
If someone who could see and hear these things says to leave,
It's time to
I would
get
leave.
up, wrap it up.
Personally, I would be gone.
Personally,
I
I
would
would
not
have
be.
left that little thingamabob down there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Head?
This
Vice?
device and would have brought a new one. Shit.
I totally understand that what you guys do is your job, but you guys are messing something that's bigger than yourselves. If you want to do it for views, I respect that. For me,
I'm not doing
I live
that.
with this on a daily basis. You're not gonna get anything beneficial. It's not gonna give you that.
You know what it is?
In his ear.
Yes.
Did it leave when you told it to?
No.
It's probably just.
Yo.
Huh?
Oh, you scared me. You scared me. Hold on.
What was
hold
it? Hello?
Let's see.
Excuse me?
You scared the crap out of me.
Excuse me?
You ready?
I just know me. If I was sitting over here, I would have ran up the fucking
Because
stairs.
look, he's looking over there. Let's see what he's
Did it
doing.
leave when you told it to?
Yo.
No.
There's a fucking. Did you? A fucking shadow just went. See this like window right here? A fucking shadow just went like that. Boom.
Window.
You see that from to the other room
We
over
didn't see
there?
it.
Where we were standing and talking. Boom. It went
Yeah.
like right when you said that.
Wait.
Shit.
That is where the creeks were. Stas was literally just talking about the face over there.
Oh.
I want us to go see this right now.
Yeah, it was.
I was shaking too. I was like walking forward.
Is that where
Yeah.
you thought you saw it?
That's why I said we need to leave. Tell you I had physical reactions. We need to get the fuck out.
153.
Oh. Yeah, go.
That's.
That's what I'm saying. My heart's
The
beating
face
really
is
fast,
right
too.
there.
I just got chills.
Ready to go now.
I see it too. Sam out.
Okay.
I don't know where my phone is.
Get out of here.
I-
Where's my phone now?
Fuck that. Yeah, no.
What did you see?
See how you can see the light from this room barely? From the red, I know like our light is on, but you can barely see like another light's on in there.
Yeah.
The entire light disappeared and went like just like a giant like big object
No, thank you.
across it and just completely blocked like
Because
this
I
flame.
literally, like, I thought it looked like this, like light going back, like behind you like this.
Yeah.
But there was something behind you too.
Before that happened, I still feel it now, but my heart's like racing, and that is a rare thing.
So y'all gonna stay down here and talk?
They're still talking.
I would not be talking about it down there. No.
Thing for me to like get like
Yeah.
anxiety over something like this, but like I just
Nah,
started
I'm
feeling
scared.
nervous. As we stood up, she was just like, "It is over there too."
Oh fuck.
I told you guys like 30
What the
seconds
hell?
before. Hey, we're done. And then we wait 30 more seconds and shit hits the fan.
It's crazy that you
With
still
us,
get to
I
see
guess.
it though.
I
That's the cool part.
rarely see anything. Like
Yeah.
when we do these adventures, it's like we usually just like hear stuff, or sometimes like, you know, we've had things fall over and stuff like that. But like actually seeing like a shadow person or figure, whew, that was
That's
crazy.
terrifying.
The fact that everyone's heart started racing,
Literally.
At the same time
And
too.
then it happened, like,
and then
30
chills,
seconds.
chills everywhere, and then her heart is like 160 beats per minute. You think it was the same thing here in this room, in the dining room, as it was downstairs, or different
It
things?
was different. This one was harder.
And as we closed our eyes, that's when the lights decided.
I bet that's on the camera, like super creepily.
None of us were touching the camera.
Yeah.
Ouch. Oh my god.
Holy fucking shit! You heard that, right?
Yes.
That sounded like a lot of shit.
That was not any of us.
Was that in the dining room?
Ow.
We just referenced that shit.
Shh. Y'all need to stay hush.
My heart is palpitating.
Do you see this? Like the green, if this was us that like turned it on, it would have been a motion sensor right
We
here.
walked this way, it turned green, but then it turned green.
So it
Like,
would have
literally
had to have been someone in
Something
there.
in there.
Something was in there.
Yeah.
She's in the dining room where the light
Oh,
Okay.
it was green.
The light just
Okay.
turned on?
The light just turned up.
just
Oh.
turned on.
Yeah.
You have to be that far in for it to go off. So that means there was 100% something in here.
in here walking around.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, shocked that green light thing.
That doesn't make any sense.
There's just no denying it.
Because, like,
flat
you would
out.
have had to, I was 3 feet in there
Yeah.
before it turned on. So that means something would have had to been in there to turn
And
on.
I walked past here, and I was like, oh, it's dark. And then walked past there, it was like,
Light.
it turned on, and you were
Yeah.
just like, oh.
I was like, I didn't go in there.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
There must have been something in the dining room. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was on.
If you had to walk.
All right, guys,
That
as
deep
you
in
can
there,
see, the sun is rising. It's what, like 5 a.m. right now?
Dude. 4:52 a.m. My little thing literally says sleep well because we're supposed to be sleeping.
Oh my
5
god.
a.m. This is one of the latest investigations we've ever done.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna try to still get some sleep here, but just wanted to show them.
We survived the night.
We survived the night. We stayed all night.
If we can sleep.
Okay. What's going on?
Yesterday, you kept bringing up that there was like a butcher's knife, but we couldn't figure out what it meant. And then we found out something today. What'd you find out?
It's literally been driving me insane. Even today, I just haven't been able to get it out of my head, so I googled it. This is the first thing that pops up. Massachusetts author may crack Lizzie Borden murder case. And the most interesting note, Morse was also a butcher. Morse is the uncle who I was saying the entire time I believes he's who killed him. And Little, who's the author, believes he used a meat cleaver to kill the Bordens.
And again, before we even got
That's
to the
what she
place,
said.
you said that like Abby found you beforehand
Yeah.
and said that it was Moore, or she said the
Yeah.
word Morse.
I guess that they really have no idea. The mystery
Yeah.
surrounding this is so crazy.
Exactly. I mean, if there was only Lizzie, the maid, and John Morse around and they were all in on it together for the
Yeah.
money, then obviously the story is going to be mixed up. But I think it was John Morse. Case closed.
From someone who speaks to the dead, it was John Morse, no doubt.
Wow. That's crazy.
Guys, this is just day 1 of our adventure. Next up, the Conjuring House.
Oh,
One of the most famous houses in the United States for being extremely haunted. They have
Demonic.
3 movies about this.
If you guys want to see this, get this video to 100,000 likes and we will drop it as soon as it hits that number.
Tell a friend, like the
They did
video,
it.
let's get it. Make sure to go follow these lovely ladies. All the
already
links
got
will
that
be in the
cookie.
description. See you guys next time with another one.
Hope you enjoyed.
Adios.
Peace.
Oh, Raven, I say, hey.
We already reacted to those, so if you guys want to check those out, check out
We
our
got
playlist.
Both of the
Both of 'em.
Conjuring
We got both of them.
videos. So if you guys do want to check that out, make sure you do look at the top of your screen. It should be
Somewhere up here, guys.
somewhere up there.
How
Yeah.
do you feel?
To be honest, I wish they did the Estes method.
Finding it from here and like learning about the S's method,
Yeah.
that should be the only way to do it. That's my preferred way of finding out if I were to ever
Yeah.
do
It is dangerous though doing that, but
I'm-
you know it would be pretty cool just to watch. But
I wasn't expecting there to be a big demon in there. I don't
No.
know. Not
it
two
went
different
from
ones.
like a mid demon to a very, very strong.
like fast. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about fast,
fast,
but
but,
just
like, in
very
a short
a
span.
stronger one than that one. So yeah, it's kind of like crazy
You're
how there's
good.
tiers.
We're protected by God. We are good,
Yeah.
to say the least.
No. So if you guys want us to continue to react to more, hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. See you guys later.